Homeboy be talking shit. Yeah. Bro, I'm about to beat this dude ass, bro. He about to be 7-1. Oh yeah. Oh, he got Cuz on his team. Stefan ain't gonna do shit this game.
Super Bowl 48 back in 2014. There's a look at MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the New York Jets. And able to get this out to the 25.
I just need to bring one more.
At their own 25-yard line.
Now a play fake here on first down. Oh, he got position on him, and he
Yeah, already. Stefan on your ass.
22.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but
We ain't little no more, Steph.
this week in practice,
I'm picking on Steph all game.
increase their proficiency.
Yeah, that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Oh, yeah, man.
First down.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move.
Bruh, shit, bruh. He all right. He all right.
And he'll be taken down at the 30.
Yeah.
Pickup of about 4.
He all right. I feel like he a better quarterback. You know what I'm saying? But
So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe
yeah,
later in
bro.
the game.
That's like my people, bro.
Hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
Bro, I watched him as a kid. I played with him as a kid. I played against him in high school. All that. You know what I'm saying?
And nearly an interception here on
Yeah.
the opening drive. But instead, third down.
Pretty nice coverage there, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders.
Oh,
they
yeah.
got it all. Speed, athleticism, hands, a little bit
Where we
questionable.
going with it?
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down.
Hit these field goals, these games.
To the football in their
This
win
game.
last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
I missed.
That's running out of steam, and it won't get there.
Bruh, I can't kick no field goal.
No good, and this will remain a scoreless
Trash.
game.
NFL kickers nowadays, they make from this range about 2 out of 3, and this is not an easy kick.
Yeah, 20 years ago, you get where he was in that 50 range, maybe a little over, and it's a big kick, but now we just, if they move it short, you're like, whoa, what
You say I got to stop his run game, bruh?
Yeah, you're right. 20 years ago, we were saying run some more plays and get closer. Now we think they're definitely within range, and you're exactly right. When it comes up short, there has to be something that went wrong because they have plenty of leg.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Now a throw for the left sideline, and he's got it. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 17-yard line. A really good pickup of 28 yards. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. Murray has it.
There we go. There go JJ. Take it back to the house, JJ.
He's at the 50.
All the way, JJ.
And a huge return.
Slow ass.
Take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. So the turnover forced, and a wonderful job on a big return.
And how about the convoy that got created to help him get all the way back upfield? I mean, that's the part that people miss on. That's practice. That's worked on. It doesn't just happen in a game and everyone rallies. They discuss it prior to.
Bro, I pushed the button to throw to the guy. Come on, man.
Well, you don't usually get a sack from a nose tackle spot, but we got one there.
No, we don't. And a lot of the times in passing situations, they end up off the field anyway. So how happy was he to work his way back to the quarterback and put him on the ground? He's going to end up with a nickname after something like that, some big jelly or something like that.
Into heavy traffic.
Okay, Steph.
Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And they will take over at the 26-yard line.
Yeah, I'm going to need a little bit more coaching, bro, on like getting the stuff set up, man. I still ain't really did all that yet.
As a rookie quarterback, because most defensive coordinators are going to test you that way. So when you see that, the ball's got to get out of your hands quickly, and that means your receivers have to understand they have to break off their routes quickly as well.
A really nice gain of 25 yards. Now a handoff here to his running back. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Here's Murray from midfield. Being chased out left. And he's going to keep it here. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
Down at the 42-yard line. That's a gain of 7.
A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3.
Wow, yeah, holding.
He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. Only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since. From the gun, Murray. He's got this one completed to Mims. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Give him 22 there on the 3rd down conversion.
And let's face it, that what we just saw there, not a surprise, is it? I mean, this is what he does well. And if you don't tackle him as soon as he catches the ball, this is the end result. Big yardage afterwards.
Got the speed, the agility.
Get your ass out the game.
We're only in the 1st quarter.
Hurt your bitch ass. That's what I'm talking about. Don't come back.
What's really difficult to try and defend him is if you want to press him so that you get him on the ground quickly after the catch, a lot of times he'll just run past you at the initial point of contact, and he'll go deep.
He's going to find his running back. It's complete. A minimal gain.
Oh, put his running back out for a little bit.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. The Steeler defense locked in, forcing an upcoming 4th down.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progression.
Bro, what's the easiest way to block a field goal, bro?
Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. Badgley able to knock this one through, and the Jets hit the board first. It's 3-0. So chalk that down as an 8-play drive capped with a field goal.
Yeah, as a friend of mine used to say, they were moving and grooving for a while, but they couldn't keep the momentum going enough to get a touchdown out of it.
After the made field goal, Badgley back out there for the kickoff. And he returns this to the 22.
Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. And they give this time to the tailback. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24.
Number 21. The tackle made at the 24-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Hey, how you QB slide? You tap square or something?
3-0
Okay.
after 1 on EA Sports.
Jets 3. Steelers nothing.
Second and 6. No, scratch that. 2nd and 7. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down.
Yeah, cause I burnt Buddy. I just burnt Buddy, and Buddy gonna hold. Man, come on, man, that was a touchdown.
Called at just about any point during his route, and I think a lot of teams have taken the whole philosophy of, hey, just go ahead and do what you have to do, and hope eventually they'll quit calling it. But not in this case. They dropped the flag for the pass interference.
Sliding out of the pocket.
Bro, I'm pushing square. What the fuck?
These strong safeties, some people may not realize it. It's really like an extra linebacker, right?
It really is, because they're hybrids. Half linebacker, half defensive back. The linebacker in him on that play emerged.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. That is incomplete.
And he's only hit on 2 of his first 6 passes. Time for a quick quarterback regroup here with a big 3rd down coming up.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And it's only November, but the playoffs,
yeah,
you know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in. But I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you,
I gotta figure out how to add extra pressure on the quarterback.
Yeah, we know where we'd be.
Cause he got way too much time chilling back there.
Right. So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
They'll throw over the middle, take
Ooh.
it in. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27. Big yardage
Get out of there.
for the Jets. 45 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. To throw is Murray. Flush to his right. And I think the ball's out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down. CD, that's the 2nd time this half they've put it on the carpet. Now, the first one they lost. Good news here.
The ball went in out, bro.
They do say that things even out in the course of a ball game, so you mentioned they lost
hugged the
first
line.
one. This time, able to retain possession, but they can't get into this habit. The ball can't continue to go on the ground.
And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And he gets it all the way down inside.
Can't be backing off like that.
And mark him at the 5. A good pickup there, 21 yards. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd.
Loss of 5 brings up 2nd and goal at the 10-yard line.
To throw, it's Murray. Now they go screen, it's complete. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Jets will extend their lead. There are several elements to a well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in a touchdown. It had all of those elements.
Almost get to the quarterback, almost get to the passer. Then you've got to get the ball thrown perfectly, whether it's to the running back, the wide receiver, whoever the screen guy is. And, of course, the blocking has to form in front to get him downfield for the touchdown.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint. Down 10-zip as they come up 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The Pro Bowler Odell Beckham, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
On 2nd down, Mays. And not
Stay
much
on
to
your
speak
feet,
of.
bro.
Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing completion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
The Jets will bring in a nickel set as they try to stop this 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And it falls incomplete after almost being intercepted. A pick there would have been great. The good news for the defense now, it's 4th down. The Steelers send out their punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. And this ball is going to be touched out just shy of midfield.
Over 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
See what I'm gonna be doing tomorrow. Working on the man shit. Bruh, maybe I need to like when I'm running the ball, I know I noticed that already that I'm already pushing R2 for a speed burst. I don't need to be doing it. Yeah. Get me messed up.
And get the quarterback out on the corner and give him a little run pass option.
And they're right down here looking for 6. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pick up a 3. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him. That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on it before he could get much out of it.
A big play to start the drive got him in this position, but this defense has held firm since, and now it's 3rd and goal. Forced out to his left. And Mims has got it. Touchdown.
Hey, how you use Playmaker?
Denzel Mims, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Jets are going to add on to their lead. Well, he scrambled outside of the pocket, wondered what was going to happen there. He fired a dart. That's what happened.
He certainly did.
Okay.
Scrambled left, looked left, and then left it in the receiver's hands with some dispatch.
In the receiver's hands, in the end zone for the score. He's got it, and it's 17-0.
Makes the score Jets 17. Steelers 0. Badgley set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And still no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the 3 and out. Nowhere to go here. He lost
Man, that's
football.
whatever. I'm throwing the ball, bro.
And he takes it to the house. It's a fumble recovery for a Jet touchdown. This first half has been a nightmare for that offense. Defense just dominating them.
And when you're picking up the ball, picking up their mistakes, and taking it the other way and putting it in the end zone, that's a defense's dream. They're having that type of a game.
Everything that can go wrong has gone wrong for this offensive unit. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And a rout is on here in this first half. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And that last possession, really a gut punch. You seemingly had it working. You were in the midst of a very strong drive. Then suddenly the fumble, and you're watching the back of a defender's jersey as he brings it all the way in the other direction.
There's not much more I can add to that. I thought you summarized it perfectly, partner. You just got to regroup and start putting another drive together. That's all you can do.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. On second down now, Mays. And a short gain there as he got up only to about the 24.
Bro.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. The Jets will bring in a nickel set here as they try to stop this third down. They'll drop to throw.
Man, what the fuck ever, bro?
Picked up by Ashton Davis. Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on it. His teammates are going to check on it because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. Now this one to his
Hey, why my camera looking like this now, bro?
Down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. The end result, 21 yards. Creeping up on a minute to play.
Yeah, I fixed it. Appreciate you.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Devin Bush coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
The Steelers' 15-yard line.
First down.
Are you watching the game?
And now on 2nd and goal, back
Bro, I'm trying to figure it out, bro.
Escaping the pressure right. And it's caught.
Look at that, man. Look at that right there.
Jets. A great effort there.
Oh, yeah.
First half is winding down.
It's been a minute since I played.
Offense starting to run
Oh, shit. It's on the second game.
And the route is on.
I'm going to score, though.
Good. Makes the score Jets 31. Steelers nothing.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
At their own 13-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
And he's going to have a first down here as they're also into field goal range at the 28. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. They'll throw now on the final play. Eluding the pressure right. Floating one incomplete. So we've hit halftime here at MetLife Stadium with the home team, the Jets, leading this one. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
What? I tried to do it. He ran late though.
And the Jets set to receive this third quarter kickoff.
Oh.
They have the lead as well as we are underway in the second half. Fielded in the end zone.
Okay.
And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Devin Bush, the linebacker, was the one there in pass coverage. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw again, Murray. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on.
Intentional grounding.
Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose a down on the grounding call. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
Here's the Jets punter now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. Call that a 41-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll take it across midfield down into Jet territory. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
Well, maybe this offense has learned something from watching their counterparts work. I'm wondering if their coaching staff said, let's do what they've been doing the entire game, because that's worked well. This offense, they have not looked particularly good all game long. But a nice throw there for a good gain and a 1st down.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down.
What the fuck? I thought that was a pass play.
As his nightmare afternoon continues. That'll go as a loss of
Let me read these plays, man.
2nd and long.
That was not called for.
Back to throw here. Looking for his running back, and he's got
trash.
And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion.
1st down.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Now back to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete.
Bro, block, man. Come on, block for your boy. That's a touchdown.
He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
And 11 at the 28-yard line.
That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. They'll roll him out right.
Ooh, good play, boy.
Touchdown, Steelers.
I like that playmaker stuff.
Coaches must
like
really
that.
like to see that from the quarterback because he's had the interceptions in this game, but they're able to connect on the touchdown pass.
And teammates love to see that because they know that they miss blocks during a game, but they come back and make them later on. They miss tackles, right? They miss making plays, but the spotlight is magnified on your quarterback. And when he stands up to the pressure and comes back and throws a touchdown pass after throwing some picks earlier, they feel great about that guy.
And likewise for him personally, as a rookie quarterback, has to give him more confidence. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. Play action. Now it's Murray rolling to his right. He'll air this one out from mid. And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes it all the way down to the 32.
Just more of the same there, partner. Guys have just been running free in the secondary this entire game. No pass rush, a lot of passes completed. Been an easy day for them.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Murray going to throw. Caught by the tight end Ertz. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 16 more on that one and another 1st down.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the 1st down.
And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
A look over the middle, and he's got Perriman. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. Third and 2, and here's Murray. The quick slant caught. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Denzel Mims. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And this offense is running away with this one. Badgley on for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Steelers 7. Michael Badgley set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. Now this will make it into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
The throw there finding its way to Boyle. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. And they're left looking at 3rd and 8 after the 2nd down pass play only went for 2. They'll set up to throw. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes.
Whack.
It's been a tough one all game long for this offensive line. They're already down big, and now you know they're just going to come after the quarterback in a big way, don't you?
Yeah, they just can't get out of their own way right now. It's created an avalanche, and an avalanche is coming right on top of them. And now a high kick trying to pin them back. Just a 30-yard punt that time. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. Good starting position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. They'll contain him to just 4, 2nd down.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
On 2nd down, it's Howell. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 10 yards is the pickup, good enough for a Jet 1st down. Another example of this offense really having their way, Charles, and another big chunk play there on the ground.
And when you look at the defense, they've got to do a much better job of wrapping up when they tackle. A lot of great opportunities continue to slip through their fingers, as do the runners.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. Oh, now he's stripped. He lost the football.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up.
Who did I hurt this time?
It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Gonna give this time to the tailback. And not much running room. Down to the 32. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on 1st down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
He gets 7 out of it, and he also gets a 1st.
25-yard line.
And he'll give it here to his running back. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
Brings up 3rd.
Well, we just saw the recipe for success right there. Big body, strong, agile, playing with great leverage in hands. Not really able to be blocked on that play. Close things down inside.
Here we go, G. 57's the mic. Watch 57. Watch the curve. Watch the curve.
Murray with a 3rd and long. That is caught. It's Perriman. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Now Murray. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly.
Somebody get hurt every play on his
They
team.
were onto something with their play call and kind of went in reverse a little bit, threw it on 1st down, then ran it on 2nd down. Not successful either way. What play call do they come up with here on this important 3rd down try?
Flushed out right. He can run for it, and he's in. Touchdown, Jets.
Fuck that quarterback.
A 9-yard touchdown run. And this Jets offense continues to pour it on. They seemingly just continue to score at will, and as great as it's been for the offense, you got to
Running into the kicker, bro. For
I
real?
love how you use the word will, because both teams came into the game with the will to win, but one team has obviously imposed its will on the other and broken them. Because what we're seeing right now, wow, that's a defense that's in tatters after what they faced in this ball game.
This will make it into the end zone. And he doesn't even get this to the 10. He's taken down at the 9.
Touchbacks on
trying
that.
to get back into the game. Teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. Despite some fast footwork, he's still wrangled down shy of the 15. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling him almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
They'll let it go deep for Beckham.
Well, I'm pushing triangle. Jump and catch the ball.
Way out there, but it'll be third down.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
The Steelers on third down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This will be 3rd and 6. Pressure gets.
Bruh, you got to block.
Back at the 4-yard line.
That left man, you got to block. Come on, bro.
The season now, that is 9 sacks for him. The Steelers send out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he'll try and hurry the kick, gets it away, but it's not looking that great. Not good at all. Punt him just.
Hey, he putting this a third string in now or something? Willie beaming. Willie beaming.
It's 24 yards there. And the Jets will have a short field to work with as they take over 1st and 10. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. A great play there. 39 yards. And this offense continues to pour it on. Even though they've got this big advantage, Charles, they are not taking their foot off the gas pedal right now.
Well, I think what we're seeing is the result of all their great preparation and great practice time during the week. And even though it seems like this is a great chance to pull people back and maybe, not try and score a few more times, they don't want to do that. I think they're enjoying what they're seeing, the collective effort, and they want to play it all the way out.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
21-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. The coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25.
Only 3.
3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
I see you, cuz. Bullshit.
This one back. It's a pick 6.
Bullshit.
Touchdown. So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And the lead will swell by 1 more. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick six put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them. Now left side on the swing pass. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Bro, I threw the ball, bro.
Down he goes.
Well, someone's closing in on the league lead.
I threw the ball.
Now you add 2 more to his total.
The Steelers on third down. It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore.
Throwing the hell out of them
Terrific
interceptions.
return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. Yet another mistake after the interception there. And guys, you look up at the scoreboard, they just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Howell. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. The second down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field.
God damn, that was an ass whooping here, boy.
Well, they could just run this clock out, but here is the field goal unit on 4th down. He hit his first, this one from 40 yards out. Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
Bro, shut the fuck up, Madden.
Great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a
Talking
game.
all that shit.
That number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong, whatever you call.
All right, for sure. How you like that Days Gone, bro?